What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I had a good day today. I finished up my day. You can see it's 11:18. I made a bit of money, and so I decided to just roll a blunt, dude. Like, what else have I got to do today? I ain't got shit else to do today. Corona's got me stuck at home. I'm just hanging out. I was hanging out. I was having a bit of a smoke, right? And I was thinking about services, bro. Like trading services, those chat services, alert services, education services, all that kind of shit, any of that stuff, whatever you want to call it. And I was just kind of thinking about it, man, because I would never want to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would never want to do that. That sounds so hard and so horrible and like so much room for scams. I mean, like, anyone in the trading world, right? We all know about pump chat rooms on small caps. We all know about people who they'll just take your money, man, front run you on stocks, right? And then take your money in the market as well. Like, so much sketchy stuff happens. Then you got educators out there, bro, who don't even like fucking post. Like, I know one dude, man. I was in this one dude's room and he never posted shit, bro. He never ever posted anything, any entries, any exits. He'd call out like a couple highs and lows of the previous couple days, and then halfway through the session you'd hear him go, boom, nailed it from the lows. And I was like, what? And he goes, I just made 10K, guys. And you're like, wait, what are you talking about, man? You didn't say shit about anything. Isn't this supposed to be like a, you know what I mean? Like, are you supposed to, right? So there's some shit out there like that, man. But at the same time, you got to turn around. You got to think, well, dude, if these guys weren't out there with at least some semblance of what the fuck, like, knowing what they're doing, who the hell's going to teach us, right, man? And there are some like legit services, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to sit here and trash all of these education people, man. Like, I'll throw out like Sang Lucci, bro. Like, that dude's come on, guys. That dude is like Gandhi. You know what I mean? Of the markets, he slays, bro. He's got an appetite for just like, I get scared, dude, just even sitting here thinking about it, right? He's got an appetite for unbelievable risk, bro. Like, unbelievable risk, right? But then if he takes a hit, like 2 days later, he's made it back, right? The dude is just like, oh man, he's like a ship on stormy waters, dude. Like, he's solid as hell. PS60, bro. Dan Shapiro? Yeah, Dan Shapiro. He's legit too, man. He's legit. He's got his system. He brings his people through the system, man. Right? So there's people out there, right, who are willing to teach you guys all of this kind of stuff, right? So definitely, man, if you want to learn how to trade, I'm not saying don't do a chat or anything like that, because like I said, man, those are two great examples of two smart dudes who make a lot of money trading and are really, really great instructors, man. But just for me, during this thought process, this ramble, I guess is what we can call this, I just feel like when it comes to trading, bro, like, I've had so many ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like, I've lost so much money, bro. I've lost so much money. I've made a lot of money, but I've lost so much money. You know what I mean? And like, that's the thing, right? Like, you lose the money and you make it back, but like, those losses you take at the early days, man, when you're first getting into it, right? When you're sitting down and you're throwing it down and you just lost your first 500, you know what I mean, in like 15 seconds, and you're like, oh, that kind of hurts a little. And then all of a sudden, you go on YouTube and some motherfuckers out there telling you to use max leverage on every play. And so you do that, and then you lose $2,000. And then you go, ooh, that hurt a little bit more. But then you're smart and you make it back and you make it back. And as soon as you get green back in that account, boom, you get hit with a $3,000 loss. It's just such an emotional roller coaster, man. And like, you have to be in the psychology, bro. The psychology. Dude, I knew everything I knew now within the first like 4, 5, 6 months of trading, right? In terms of like tape, technicals, watching the market, that kind of stuff. The psychology, bro. The psychology took me years, dude. 3 years. 3 years, I think it ended up taking me to kind of start getting a handle on it and start making consistent money. It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. And especially when you start getting into those high swings, like once you start sizing up, man, you're doing $1,000 days, $2,000 days, $3,000 days. And then all of a sudden you're sitting on a $250 win, which before was huge, but now it's like, it's not enough. Come on, give me more. And then you sit in it, and then it goes to shit on you. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many situations like that, right? Where you just have to you have to be in just such total control of your emotions, man. And I'm an emotional guy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm no superstar here. You know, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy telling you an opinion. Do you know what I mean? But that's why I would never want to do to teach a trading course, because even though you can teach the technicals, man, and that's 6 months or whatever, or teach the tape reading or whatever it is that you're teaching, bro, when it comes to that psychology, that's where so many people fail. And really, what impact could I have, you know what I mean, on somebody's psychology? Like, legitimately, like, you know what I mean? If they want, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can, like, you know, man, I've been in a chat room and they tell me not to do something and I do that shit anyway. You know what I mean? I know you have too. If you're listening to this video, I know for a fact, bro, I know for a fact that you have been in a service, in a chat room, that you're probably paying like $250 a month for. The guy you are paying $250 for advice tells you not to do something, and then you go, fuck it, sure, what's the worst that can happen? And then you do it anyway, and then you lose money. You know what I mean? And it's just, and that's not, and who is that, right? Is that you? It's a psychology, man. It's a psychology. It's a whole other ball game, man. Whole other ball game. But anyway, dude, I was just having some thoughts on this topic, and I figured, you know what? Fuck it, we'll throw it up into a video, because everybody has a service, bro. Everybody has a service these days, and an education course and all that kind of stuff. But for me, bro, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just going to keep trying to make a couple bucks a day, man. Just making a couple bucks a day. Building that account, man. Because, dude, I got told that a 6K account isn't a small account. Man, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. A 6K account is a small account. If you're playing with like $500, come on, man. That's a super small account, right? 6K is a small account. So just building this thing up, man. So you see we're up to 7.1 today. I'll do a video recap of these trades later on. Otherwise, man, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you enjoy the chats and shit, definitely like, subscribe, share, do all of that stuff, man. The trading world is lonely as fuck. So let's all hang out, man. Let's all chill. And I hope you guys made some money today, man. I hope you made some money. And if not, no worries, bro. No worries. Today is just one day. It's just one moment, man. It's already gone. It's already passed. We're going off, and we're going to make that money back and more tomorrow and the next day, because that's what we do, bro. We're day traders. We forget and we get right back into it. All right, guys, later.